Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. Let me make sure we're going here, and we are. Cool, good. So we have our national park here that is not attracting any visitors for some reason. We're really just spending the next while here trying to build out this area and this area over here, and then we're going to expand in a different direction, probably down this way because it is the only way we haven't gone yet, in terms of the plots of land that we've already purchased. So, we'll see where we go after here, but right now, this is what we're focusing on, and that is the current priority. There we go. And what's this? There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So let's continue to zone here. We want to keep it residential. I mean, I guess we probably should, right? For the sake of consistency or something like that. You guys have water, right? Yeah, okay. And then they're gonna make sure they're a part of the district as well. And I don't see why we should why we would stray away from the current grid format. Obviously, it's going to have to change a bit because we have this we have the national park here, and the trail runs right here. So we'll have to move this road down a bit. But other than that, we don't really have to stray from the current format, and frankly, I don't see a reason to. So, we're just going to keep going forward with what we've got here. Also, I'm going to continue to expand as well because we should make sure we're staying ahead of the game there. I mean, not that it's really a big deal, but gotta keep myself preoccupied so that I don't forget to do things, There we go. And, you know what? We will zone offices all throughout here, because, trying to make this all residential is going to be damn near impossible. The demand just isn't there consistently enough. It's there consistently, but not to the point where we can, just build residential the rest of the way. And that'll take about 10,000 years to get finished if we're going to continue through with that. So we'll let it come in periodically here. And, maybe we'll switch off. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Something I was thinking about before the start of the episode was that I wanted to build like another monument around here somewhere. And I was thinking of it being like a hotel, like this, right by the trail. I mean, frankly, I don't see why it shouldn't be, like right here, I think this is, well, I mean, there are homes right there. So maybe here would be a better spot for it, but there you go. Got the Blue Wave Hotel with zero nightlife around here. Because, I don't know. I mean, like, this isn't a city for nightlife, It's just a city, at the end of the day. I mean, look, if you're coming here for, a good time, if you're coming to Rockdale for a good time, let's be honest, you're not gonna find much of anything. There isn't a whole lot around here. I mean, we've got a couple national parks, and that's it. That's what we tout, Alright, well there's that, and then we can continue our efficient grid design here. There we go. And can we... No, we'll have to do it like that. That's fine, I don't really care. I mean, I care, but not that much. Oh no! Why is this at an angle? Alright, fine. Fine, fine. No, I don't care. It's not like it, you know, it throws off the entire grid pattern or anything and, you know, makes it look kind of dumb, but, yeah, no, it's fine. It is perfectly fine. Alright, you know, we do need to keep expanding the water here. There you go. And, we'll continue to build offices throughout here in keeping with the hotel. You know what? Because people staying at this hotel, they're workers, all right? They're coming here for the offices. They're staying here because they need somewhere to stay while they visit, you know, a regional location for their corporation that they work for or something. That's what it is. You know what? We're just staying in keeping with that. That's all. That's all it is. We'll build some high-density residential there. Kind of keep things a little more urban down this way. And I guess should probably build another school or something to that effect. There you go. And then another high school as well. There you go. Got to keep people educated because they got to go to the university. They got to go to the University of Rockdale so we can take their money and give them a subpar education. It is essentially a state school after all. Should call it Rockdale State. Then we could charge them and give them a subpar education. But not all state schools are bad. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah. And, oh, I have sex all the time. Right. See? By saying that, I have disproven that, that notion that not all state schools are bad. Just by saying that I have sex all the time. But I am kidding. Just to be clear, I don't actually think that. Would make me a bit of a, I'm not only like an asshole, you know, to say that, but it would also make me pretty hypocritical, I think, considering that I do attend or I will be attending a state school. I did not go to a state school before, but now I will be. So I guess it would make me a hypocrite to say that, huh? Well, I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know. Everybody's a hypocrite nowadays anyway. Take a look at the political landscape. That's right, take a look at those politicians. They're all hypocrites. And therefore, because of that, you shouldn't vote. Because they're all hypocrites. And they're all liars. And they're just going to get themselves elected to make themselves money. And then, you know, once they're elected, they're going to do things that will give them more money. That is how it works with every single politician there is. 100% of the time. No exceptions. If you don't like that, I mean, you know, move out of the country. Because that's all you're getting. 100%. There are no good politicians. I don't know why I went off on that tangent. It was another like sarcastic tangent that had no purpose whatsoever. I just started saying things because I wanted to say them. Look, it's what time is it? Sorry, I hit my mic. It is almost 7 o'clock in the morning. My body woke me up at 4 in the morning. For some reason, I went to bed, or I fell asleep at like midnight. You know, because I have work in a few hours. And I was like, oh, I'll get a good night's sleep. My body was like, ha, no. You're only going to sleep for 4 hours, and then I'm not going to let you go back to sleep for some fucking reason. Also, do we have any visitors? Why don't we have any visitors? What the hell, dude? We even have visitors at the Blue Wave Hotel. Like, for God's sake, this is a hotel in the middle of nowhere with nothing around. Except for offices and, like, you know, fast food restaurants. Why are we... What is the problem? Honestly. Like, because even if this was a very shitty national park, it would still attract people, even if it's a small amount. Why is it that we don't have anybody stopping by? Also, who's starting these fires? If nobody's here, who's starting these fires? We didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. You know I had to take it there. I mean, it was like the easiest transition into a song I've probably ever been able to pull off. But all right, you know what? I mean, we're just gonna map this out the rest of the way, honestly, because I don't really feel like doing this incrementally, because it's annoying. Why is my city pretty? A scientific analysis of what beauty actually is and why it is usually found in roundabouts. You are entirely incorrect. Okay, roundabouts, maybe they look pretty neat, but they are also the bane of my existence because nobody knows how to drive on them. Okay, everybody freaks out when they see a roundabout. You know, they're like, holy shit. This is new. This isn't a road going in a straight direction. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? And they lose their goddamn minds. And as a result, they put everyone else in danger because they don't know how to drive in them. It's great. It really is. Welcome to Ohio, baby. I mean, I'm sure it happens everywhere, but because I live in Ohio, I am going to insult Ohio drivers because I don't have any room to insult drivers from other states, except for Boston. In Massachusetts, the drivers there are fucking awful. All of you people in Boston, okay, if you drive in the city of Boston or even in the outlying suburbs of Boston, you are a terrible fucking driver, okay? Plain and simple. I don't discriminate. All of you are fucking terrible drivers. Absolutely atrocious. Okay, it's like every person for themselves on the road. Hey, I'm gonna fly through this red light because I feel like it. You know, it's the Boston attitude. You know, you give them a bunch of sports championships. Next thing you know, they think they're on top of the world or something. Can disobey traffic laws for the sake of, I don't know, fucking stroking their egos or some shit. It's great. It was real great living up there and dealing with crazy stupid drivers. It was awesome. I had the greatest time. Can't wait to visit Boston again in like 5-10 years to reflect on my early college years and remember why I left. All right, I am once again, I am playing it up, like, for the sake of comedy. Yeah, ever heard of it? I am playing it up, but I mean, I'm also serious in that Boston drivers are pretty bad. You guys got some work to do, okay? People were not kidding when they said that Boston drivers were bad. They really weren't. I thought maybe people were over-exaggerating a bit. But no, they weren't. They are just... The city is filled to the brim with really bad drivers. Like an abnormal amount of bad drivers. And you know what? I think part of the reason that's the case is that the city's road layout is just absolutely ridiculous. Because, I mean... Boston's a, I mean, in comparison to how old the United States is, Boston is a real old city, so they just adopted a lot of their old roads, that were used for buggies and whatnot, and they just turned them into regular roads for cars. And so you got a lot of random intersections and like a lot of roads and patterns that don't follow a grid-like format, which is what is normally the case for a downtown area in a city. And it just makes life harder on everybody at the end of the day. Also, I don't know what I want to do here. I think what I might do is something like this to maximize efficiency. Maybe. Here we go. This works. But, yeah, like, it's like, not only that, but there's construction everywhere. They're working on all these new projects or whatever, and, it just ruins traffic everywhere. It's the same thing in Cleveland in that regard, something's always under construction, for no fucking reason, but anyway, yeah, don't go driving in Boston. Unless you absolutely have to, and if you do, I feel incredibly sorry for you. Also, why are there an insane amount of people that are sick around here? So you know what? We'll throw in a hospital. Like right here. This actually fits pretty nicely in there. Hopefully that'll take care of that problem. We're not going to put a crematorium right there. We'll throw it right there, though. Hopefully people will be satisfied with that. And at this point, we might as well throw in a big-ass fire station right there and a big-ass police station. There you go. Because we got to make sure that people are protected as well. Or something like that. Yeah, we'll have that all be residential, higher density residential. Should probably, yeah, map the water pipes for the rest of the area so we don't have to worry about it in the future. Keep thinking about, fuck, get out of here. I don't care, Albert. I keep thinking about, that goddamn national park that makes me mad that it doesn't work. Or it's not bringing in any visitors for some reason. Maybe the rest of the park needs like water or something. I didn't really consider that, but I guess that would make sense. But it doesn't say that it needs water is the thing. Like it doesn't say that anywhere. If it needed water, it should tell me that it needs water. Because otherwise I have no idea. And I don't even know if that's it. That could be completely wrong. I'm just doing this, to make sure that that isn't the case. that was it, though, you know, I'll be happy that I fixed it, but I'll also be upset that that's what it was out of everything I've tried, which isn't a whole lot at the end of the day, but I mean, like, I gotta make it seem like I did a lot in order to try and fix this so that it makes it seem even worse than it actually is. It's the art of being a YouTuber. You know, anytime you're sad or something remotely bad in your life happens, you gotta make a vlog, right? And you gotta title it something like ooh, what's good? I'm sad. You know, and then, you know, you don't follow like the rules of capitalization when it comes to a title, so it's just either all lowercase or you do the capital I and then sad, you know, I'm sad. You do something like that. You do I've got some bad news. That's a good one. If it's really bad and you know you need to take a break or something, you go like, I'm going away, you know, or I'm going away for a while, you know, and you got to make sure you look sad in the thumbnail as well for additional effect, because otherwise people won't believe it, you know. They won't believe what you're talking about if you don't look sad, right? I guess it's just ridiculous. So, got to do that, and then I mean, you're pretty much golden at that point. I think at that point, people kind of recognize that, yeah, you're sad, and, you know, they feel for you, and you get the additional views as well. I saw a good one recently in my suggestions or recommendations, whatever they're called, and I'm not going to say the name of the YouTuber, but you could probably find it if you look it up. I'm not trying to call out anybody in particular, you know, like... And also, I didn't watch the video, so I don't understand the context, so this might be a horrible thing to say, like to even bring up, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm a shitty person. But there was a really good one, and it was, I'm an idiot. That's a good one. You're going to get people to click on your video by doing that. Like, I'm not trying to shame anybody or call out anybody, you know, I mean, I understand... Especially in this day and age in YouTube, you've got to clickbait, you know, essentially a lot of the time in order to get people to watch your content, because you need that many people to be watching your content, you know, because YouTubers are making less money off of ad revenue now, or not even making any money at all off of ad revenue. So they got to get people in, you know, and, you know, so I understand it. It's just fun to make fun of it also. I just think it's funny, but, you know, maybe that makes me an asshole. I don't know. All right, are we getting any visitors now? No? I made sure water was coursing all throughout here. I have done literally everything I can. I haven't lowered the ticket price. There, you don't even have to pay to get in, okay? If that doesn't attract anybody, then, you know, I guess there's something wrong with this, because this should be attracting people, 100%. Maybe it's the fact that it's like as big as it is, that it's kind of turning people away. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, though. Like, you know, I would think that if it's bigger, that would be better, but, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. And I mean, for all I know, it might just be a bug, too. Like, it's not like it's something that's, or it always has to be something that's on my end, you know. Could just be that. Which would make sense. But is also kind of ridiculous. It's like, I mean, like, there's no reason this shouldn't be working. Yeah, no visitors. Nobody's showing up. So I'm gonna reset this to $10 because that didn't make any sort of difference anyway. And I don't really understand why people won't show up. I mean, this is connected, right? Like, let's make sure the connections are all proper, you know. Like, this is hooked up here, right? Like, I'm gonna bulldoze that, actually. Okay, so there's one connection that we know is established now, and there's one there, too. Okay, so we know those are there now. National Park. I mean, that's the main gate. The main gate connects the park area to the road network for easier access and maintenance. Main gate also allows tickets to be sold to the park visitors. There can only be one main gate per park area. Okay. And I mean, we have a bigger one. No, wait. This is a small main gate. So this is the normal one. I mean, so what's the problem then? That it should work perfectly fine. Like, I didn't have any issues with this one over here, or even the city park over by the river. So there shouldn't be any issues with this, but it might just be a bug. I don't know. Which is really unfortunate because I spent, you know, a decent amount of time on this, but you know, I don't know. Just really bizarre to me, but. I mean, the entertainment value is really high, so it can't even be a matter of people just not wanting to come here because, you know, if the entertainment value is that high, then obviously there is a reason for people to come here, but I don't know, maybe I didn't zone. The right thing, like maybe this isn't supposed to be a nature reserve. No, but that doesn't make any sense because this is a nature reserve and it's perfectly fine, you know? What kind of gate did I build here? Is it the same one as the one I built over there? Yeah. Get out of the way, buildings. God damn it, I'm trying to... Yeah, it's the same. So I don't understand why... why it's not functioning, but I don't know. Just makes me mad because I spent all this time on it and for whatever reason it is not working at all. And there's no reason it shouldn't be attracting people, you know, because there are a lot of people that live in this area. There are a lot of people that drive through this area. I don't understand, but whatever. Maybe it'll fix itself in due time. I don't know. If not, it's no big deal. I might build a side gate over here, which maybe will actually work, but we'll see. I'm just kind of hoping and praying it works on its own eventually. Maybe isn't the greatest approach, but I can't think of anything else, you know, to do. Bum 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, da-dum. I don't know why I started singing that. Random songs just pop into your head sometimes. I don't really understand it, but it just happens. All right, I mean, let's try building that side gate now, just to see if that does anything. Like, we can build it right here, and it falls in there. And if we get rid of a section of there, we can kind of do something like this. God. Why? I misclicked and it did that. God, I hate everything that you choose to be. Okay, alright. There. Okay, that should be functional. That should be perfectly functional. Maybe it won't have electricity. We'll see. But other than that, it should be perfectly functional. So I'm going to build the fence back out a little bit. There you go. Okay. I'm hoping and praying that something starts to work here. Because this is pretty ridiculous, honestly. Well, it's not complaining about a lack of electricity, so I'm assuming that it's fine. I don't even know if it needs electricity, but... Here we go, people are coming in. What the hell, dude? Okay, so it's something wrong with the main gate then, because, yeah, nobody's coming in this way. For some reason, maybe I should try rebuilding the main gate. Maybe that's the issue. And all progression. Hold on. I just want to replace it. That's it. Do not... I mean, I'll rezone it. I don't care. But do not get rid of all of it. I swear. Okay. It didn't. Thank Christ. Alright. Let's rebuild this. There you go. It is rebuilt. And it is still Mount Rockdale National Park. Okay. There you go. Alright. Let's see if that does anything. Did that fix it? Maybe it just needed to be replaced. No? Nobody's coming through this way still. Oh, here we go. Somebody parked there. And then they walked to the store. That's not how that works, buddy. You can't park there and then decide that you're going to go to the store right here. Not how that works. We have 8 total visitors. 10. Hey, look, at least people are showing up, I guess. You know, I mean, it's something. I don't know if people are coming in here. Like, I don't know if people are, I don't know if there's something wrong with this spot. Because there's no reason that it shouldn't work. Like, the side gate is working for some reason, perfectly fine. But this gate is non-functional. I mean, I'm going to keep tabs on it to make sure that, like... Yeah, no, it's just not working. Okay. All right, I'm going to destroy it, and we're just going to move it. We're going to move it to a completely different spot. What I might actually do is... Oops. Oh, we're going to get rid of that there. And we're going to put it over here. And we'll put a side gate over there. And maybe that side gate will be non-functional. I don't really know. We're going to find out. Okay, there we go. And then let's throw in a side gate over here. Distance too short. What are you talking? All right, fine. Wait a minute. Did that connect? Guess it did. All right. Cool. All right, so I switched it around. Hopefully that will fix it. I'm going to build some designated parking over here. In case, well, I mean, let's just make sure it works. Yeah, no, it does. Okay. Because people are coming in. There we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. You guys can't park on the street, though. I'm not permitting that. I will build designated parking spaces. I promise, just give me a second. Because that is most certainly not allowed. Because you guys are going to mess with traffic, which is not good. There you go. You guys can park there, okay? Hell yeah, dude. I'm very glad that people are coming in now. Let's see if this side gate is functional. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. There's something wrong with this area here. I don't know. It's weird, but you know what? We'll keep it here for the aesthetic. And then if people really want to come to the national park, they can come over here. You know what? I'm just happy that people are here and they're showing up. Thank God. All right. I think this is a pretty good stopping point, actually. Getting that to work is a pretty big accomplishment in my eyes. So we'll end the episode here. It feels incredible to get that to work. Anyway, with that being said, if you all enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share with your friends. Let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will talk to you later.